Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be clearing off my altar. As you can see, it's very dusty and it needs to be clean because I am having people stay in our house for the next couple of weeks and they're going to be sleeping in my room, so I want to make sure that the energy in here is great. So we're going to put all these old stones away and cleanse them later. I have my seashells for my sage. I have my Irish wishing stone and this really pretty geode, my sage, and then my little fox deity. He's a very sweet little guy. And then over here we have some more rocks. This is my arrowhead, and then my bat and wolf deity. And clear off all of this ash and dust because this little space that I have here just gets so dusty so fast, and I don't understand why. We're not touching that, it's really hot. And then we just wipe everything down, get it all nice and clean. For those of you who didn't know, yes, I am a witch. I'm not very good at being a witch because, as you can tell, my altar is very dusty. And, I just do what I can to make myself feel better. That's really all being a witch is to me. And a lot of people have, like, certain ways and rules to being a witch, but in my personal opinion, as long as you're not doing anything to like summon anything bad or cause harm on anybody else, then hey, you're okay. You're fine. You can be a witch. Anybody can be a witch. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do as a witch either. Just do your own thing. So after dusting everything off, we are going to shake off our tarot mat. This is a tarot reading mat that my sister got me a while ago. I use it as my base for my altar because it has the symbol of the goddess on it. I got these at Goodwill a while ago. I cleaned them off. I'm going to be using these as my new offering trays. They're shaped like seashells, which is a really meaningful symbol in my craft, I guess you can call it. I was riding the struggle bus trying to put this little guy standing up. The beads that I have wrapped around his neck are prayer beads for Buddhism. I myself am not a traditional Buddhist, but I do believe in the workings of the religion. So over there, I set my medication. I do keep my meds on my altar as a protection, not only for myself, but to make sure that the things going into my body are also purified by the energies that flow into my altar. I set my rocks down, my little geode. I dust my little fox deity off because he does collect a lot of little dust. And then I have this little slab of, I believe it's citrine that he sits on. And then I set my sage citrus, what are they called? Incense sticks. They smell super good and I highly recommend them. I got these from Walmart for about, I believe, 95 cents. So they're super cheap, a little expensive. Clear off the area with the sage, get it all prepped and ready. Often when cleansing and purifying my altar, but also my entire house, I will use sage. One, my mom thinks it smells awesome and it's good for purification. I use eggshells for grounding. I put them in the toilets and in the doorways. And then I've recently made a bottle of spirit water that I'm going to use on all of the mirrors to cleanse them and seal them and make sure we keep all the bad juju's out. So now I'm gonna bust out all my jars full of rocks and stones and gems and pick a couple out. There's the ones I've selected. I'm not going to go into full detail about which ones I picked, but how I picked them is basically an energy feel, and I just feel for which ones like are connecting to me at the time, and I just lay them all out in a little circle and have them surrounding the border of the mat. So I got really lucky and I found these glass paint markers, and I really wanted to make some spell candles for my altar. So I found these candles at the dollar store because that's the best place to go if you need candles and you're a witch and you are on a budget. On the white candle, I added the rune for new beginnings, for protection, peace, and the goddess symbol on the bottom. I didn't want to take the little label that it had on it off because I thought it was really cute. So personally, the reasons why I wanted to make this white candle was white candles represent protection, new beginnings, and truth and purity, peace, harmony, calming, and peace of mind, and just good goddess energy. I have this yellow candle here, and on the yellow candle, I really wanted to make one that represented learning, focus. I had a lot of mental blocks at the time that I made this candle, and I really wanted to make sure that I kept those negative energies away. This embodies wisdom, clarity, confidence, and new ideas and logic. The symbols that I ended up drawing on the yellow candle are the runes of fire and courage. I also drew rebirth and blessings, peace, and the sun. So those are all the symbols that I put on this candle. They're all just a bunch of feelings and emotions that I really wanted to have flow through my space and through my altar. And I think it came out really good. Funnily enough, it came out looking like a little clown. That was not intentional, but I love clowns, so it's cool. For the blue candle, let's see, we have communication, we have inspiration, calm, creativity, forgiveness, emotion, healing, justice, and then peace of mind. On the symbols that we put the rune for so the symbols we put loss, change, communication, and then logic, truth, and love, and then we put the water element on there too. So this is my first time putting an offering. Actually, this is my second time putting an offering on my altar. I'm offering these dried yellow rose petals to my deities that I have here. And then I'm just gonna light these candles and do a little prayer from the inside, not out loud or anything like that. I don't really believe in vocalizing your intentions. So in my candles, I just threw a little bit of eggshells in there, and then I'm gonna take my sage and just purify them around the tops. Just get the little sage smoke in there. If you've never tried like purifying your space or just using sage in your house, I highly recommend it, even if you aren't spiritual in any way. It's just like a natural, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a natural relaxer. It really helps. Just trust me, try it out. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. I know it was a short one, but I just wanted to get this altar fixed up and ready for all the energy that it's going to be taking in. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!